I forgot my mic was muted. Hello. Hello, everybody. I'm gonna talk like this the whole stream. And I'm kidding. But we're gonna take our first steps into Endwalker tonight. It's going to be amazing. Shadowbringers was legitimately fantastic. Probably some of the best gaming that I've ever done in my life. It's very good. Story-wise, character-wise. And I do love the fact that even though it was legitimately amazing, and one of the positives for me is the fact that there's more. I can continue the story with Endwalker. I do know that Endwalker is, well, the end of basically all the story beats here. And Dawn Trail is not quite as well received as... But then again, when I look online, no matter where I go, people are always trashing it. There are people who trashed Shadowbringers as it was coming out, apparently. So, like, in my opinion, Shadowbringers actually was amazing. Actually is amazing. No, what? Shadowbringers is amazing, absolutely peak Final Fantasy. And the fact that there were people trashing it means that people online, the negativity that you experience online is just not really reflective of reality most of the time. And you know what? It's too easy to get caught up in the negativity and let that affect your own opinions. But you know, it's also possible to just sit and enjoy the moment. Oh, making the soup? Oh, no worries. I was just running 3 minutes of ads. Hello. Hello. I hear you. Do you like it when I talk to you? How about like this? All quiet like? Do you want to enjoy tonight together? Then let's play some video games. But Astra's being so cute that I'm kind of preoccupied with just playing with her. And same with Mistra, look at her. Oh, is Suwon really soft? I should be playing, but Astra, look at Astra, look at her, she's in the box. It's funny, they were kind of ignoring the box for the longest time. But once I put the box away and brought it back out again, that's when they were interested in the box again. Silly cats, why am I still playing? I was supposed to be playing and doing the story. Astro. Oh no! Okay. Well, story's gonna be solo until we reach the dungeon. Oh. Strava. Oh my gosh. Silly girl. This turned into a second kitty playtime all of a sudden. I got up and started getting things ready, and the cats got excited. Oh my. Tell me more later. Okay. Okay, we gotta get with the program. At the very least, you're the only one who could see certain things. Much and more have we discovered at Teleforoi's machinations with that, since Thancred and I did return from Golemald. Verily, their troops doth appear to have been tempered in much the same manner as those engaged in the construction of the towering edifice in the capital. Oh my. When Erenwald tried to free the Amaljav held in the tower, it triggered some sort of alarm and the captors were killed instantly. As such, we have no choice but to leave them in the clutches of the Teleforoi till a means of rescuing them has been found. In the meantime, the summonings of lunar primals will continue. Just as we must rely on the Grand Company of Yorza to put down such entities and prevent such further abductions, so too they rely on us to come through with our investigation. I have a feeling the journey to Shanline is going to be quite the test of your nerves, in more ways than one. You'll miss this place when you're away, I just know it. But for now, the best thing you can do is get plenty of rest while you wait to hear from Cryle. Not only do the members of the Forum intend to adhere to the long-standing policy of non-intervention, they made a point of sending Master Fourchenot here to explicitly state that fact, rather than simply refusing to involve themselves in our affairs. It would appear they are actively trying to prevent us from meddling in theirs. That does, of course, make Cryle's mission of securing our entry into Shallan nigh on impossible, but I'm confident that she will find a way regardless. After the end of the Dragon Song War, I spent many moons roaming Kugane, Ratzathan, even Golemald, but never Shallan. In all honesty, a nation populated entirely by bookish types like Alfredo is not a place that appeals to me. Oh, I love that. I love that he's throwing shade at him. I have conveyed Lord Eimeric's wishes to Coltonet and the others. For present, their role will be to facilitate communication between our allies and gather information on an enemy. Ah, so that's where they are. Those who are brought within close proximity to the towers are tempered into serving Golemald, then forced to summon lunar primals with ether drawn from the land. But even having understood this, we're yet to uncover what the Teleforoi wish to achieve by all this. Or the towers purely for strategic advantage, do they serve on some other purpose? Hey Orbix! How you doing? How's work? I hope work was treating you okay. Whatever it is my fall in the Forum are hiding, I'm determined to get to the bottom of it. Looks like our other friends aren't here. I have my kitties. I have a kitty in the box right there. Roos, do you have some time to talk? Roos, I would rather like to gather everyone Dawn's respite and together assess the situation in which we find ourselves. Look at this cat in a box. I have a feather to I'm doing for sure, kind of starting at the ceiling for a little bit, so I had nothing to do for a wee bit. Oh yeah. I have a maximum of 4 hours of actual work. Any longer than 4 hours of work, I'm just staring at the screen, the ceiling, and I'm just mentally checked out. I might be able to get like an extra bit done, but like for the most part I'm wasting 4 hours just to be present there. Yeah. Oh. Let us take stock of the facts, shall we? The crisis at hand began with the sudden appearance of an ominous towers in a multitude of locations throughout the world. We have since learned that said structures were brought into being by an organization known as the Telephoroi. I love how you get a hint of the new music right here at the start. It's brilliant. The music in Final Fantasy games are always stunning. They, especially for Final Fantasy 14, like they have some real talent. Telephoroid's stated purpose is to recreate the final days of eons past, an apocalyptic event that results in the destruction of all we hold dear. Already have these towers of theirs been the cause of untold suffering. Ooh. Countless innocents kidnapped and imprisoned, their faith perverted for primal summonings. Music says this, music is super important. Oh yeah. And unless we find a way to deal with the corruptive aura surrounding the spires, we can't even get close enough to rescue anyone. Those shielded with the blessing of light seem to be able to resist being tempered at least. But after what happened to Ehrenwald and Fordola, we need to be very, very careful about how we proceed. Yet, while these threats close to home are of paramount concern, we mustn't lose sight of the situation in Garlemald. As you know, the Telephoroi under the leadership of Van Daniel and one other delightful fellow, Zenos Galvez, the Crown Prince and our dear friend. Today he's reclaimed his old body, murdered Emperor Varys, and plunged Garlemald into an even deeper pit of chaos. The capital has probably seen the worst of it, and for a while there, it saw the bloodiest fighting in the War of Succession, but that has since changed in troubling ways. I do that too and pet my cat because I was cut it. Aww. Music is very important to the vibes and is important for another reason. To boost your emotions even though they're good. Yeah! Almost every good bit of like modern media, almost all of them are paired with a soundtrack that perfectly sets the mood. All of them. Like if you just... I know most of the time it's background music and we kind of miss it. Or at least, at the very least, I used to miss it. It really sets the mood. I think the biggest example of that for me is Undertale. The graphics in Undertale, not particularly amazing. Like, kind of, it's good. It's actually, I think the art's actually quite good. Very, very charismatic. But, you know, it's just pixel art. Not gonna be appealing. But the writing and combined with the music that sets that mood made Undertale one of the best indie games. And that's like, would Undertale be good without that music? And I would think it wouldn't be. Oi. During our reconnaissance, the air was not once rent by the barking of cannons or the cries of discord. 'Twas an eerie fog of silence which did blanket that ruined city. The inhabitants appeared to have been tempered, and with nary a word spoken did they labor to transform the palace into a soaring edifice born of nightmares. If they were indeed made thralls, it seems safe to assume that these events too were orchestrated by the Telephoroi. An army of primals is awful enough, but in light of recent developments, I fear it's only the prelude to an even greater catastrophe. We need to devise a means to counter this threat, and quickly, before our allies are overwhelmed. It's gonna kill me when I get to Endwalker patches, because I heard the music at Endwalker patches is crazy. I haven't heard him yet since the Endwalker. Oh really? I listened to it on YouTube, and the Endwalker music is stunning. It is beautiful, and in fact, there's a song on there that I've listened to. I don't know the context, but it's so beautiful it actually made me tear up without me knowing a single thing about it. Actually gorgeous, gorgeous music. Oh, Oscar P. Pickle. Salutations from Sir Chissyworth V. And salutations, Mr. and Astor. They are playing in a box right here. What the heck? Oh, the cats are getting treats. I avoid listening to Endwalker music. Oh yeah. I think waiting until this... The music, when it hits, it's gonna be unbelievable. I'm gonna be blasted with so many emotions. I'm really looking forward to it. Master Folsheno's comments regarding the final days were curious to say the least. The forum knows more than it is letting on. Oh, sorry to interrupt. We've just received word from Mrs. Cryle. She says that arrangements for your visit have been finalized. You're to head to Limsa and board the next ship bound for Shalayan. We're already getting in. And on arrival, present yourselves as associates of the students of Baldesian. Come to assist with the Order's restoration. Is the Stydian coming with us? The arrangements may be settled, but what are your thoughts? They must race at the prospect of returning home after so long. I'm eager to see it. Of course. Of course. We should set off at once. Then I'll accompany you to the docks. You need at least one person there to wave and cry and wish you a safe journey. Oh, Tatter. The writing is really good in this game. The way they keep the characters in character all the time, and they're able to craft lines for them all that, you know, set the stage for their relationship with everybody else. It's something special. I've been playing way too many gacha games where, like, that, you know, gacha games, their whole thing is selling these beautiful characters, you know? But those characters are so unbelievably shallow nowadays. They do have, like, a story moment. They do have, like, some things going for them. But after that story's over, and even sometimes during the story, the characters are unbelievably shallow. Like, I'll take this cast of characters over the other cast any day of the week. And I think gacha is starting to fall off in general in some cases. Yeah. It's gotten to the point where they're just so big and money hungry that they've lost the plot, where they're more focused on, like, they just release the most shallow stuff possible because they know that they're gonna make a lot of money off of it. It's a shame that people keep throwing money at those things, but hey, yeah. The cool innovations coming for future games. Oh yeah, I'm excited. You know, with things like Unreal Engine being like really big, really powerful, and I'm looking forward to see like the next generation of stuff. It's a grim reason to bring you to Shalayan. Not much to be done about it, I suppose, but I would have liked to give you the grand tour under happier circumstances. Aww. Though Paul to me looks forward to returning home, I've not forgotten that my father stripped us of the privileges of our family name. I hope it doesn't cause trouble with the officials upon our arrival. I might have lived in Master Matoya's cave for a good part of my life, but even for me, the thought of returning to Sharlayan was quite exciting. I can hardly imagine how it is for the others who live most of their lives there. I never thought the day would come when I would be sailing home again. It always seemed so very far away. I'll see if we can get in Balmung, waste some glow sticks. Yeah! Oh, I'll need this. I'm so excited though, it's only gonna hype me up more. Sea travel can be tedious, but I don't mind it. Just a rare experience for most Ishgardians. I shudder to think what manner of truth awaiteth us in the beyond the Indigo Deep. Still more do I dread the prospect of discussions long overdue. I'm struggling with a consistent voice for Thancred. Contrary to what you might think, this will be like going home for me as well. I may have learned how to survive in Limsa Lominsa, but it was in Sharlayan where I was taught, quite relentlessly I might add, the skills to properly live. I don't know if you reach it, but I kind of want to do in the first dungeon to queue it. I like that. Oh yeah, for sure. Everyone's here, which is good because I already paid for your passage, and the fee is non-refundable. The ship for Sharlayan should be pulling in port soon, so please follow me and have all your luggage close at hand. Mistra, you want this? Okay, I shouldn't give them too many treats anyways. They've
almost finished loading our cargo. We should be ready to depart right on schedule.
They should be ready to depart right on schedule. Or so I'm told.
Excellent. 'Tis nice to have a smooth beginning to one's journey, at the very least.
You have to leave for Shine. I already spent the money. Oh yeah. I love that tattoo. It's just a penny pincher. But you know, that tattoo may be a penny pincher, but she really does spend money where it counts. Like anything important is what she spends money on. Anything anything that's not required, she will lambast anybody for reckless spending.
And now,
so you're right, Orbix. Everyone really did go to Sharlayan to study.
For his mentor's homeland.
I mean, the Sun's Bank has mainly gotten so large because of her. It makes sense. That's basically. I mean, that's her entire job.
Every twist of time's river and fate's whims are brought into sharp relief.
I do like that she's the in-lore reason why, you know, the Scions are funded. Because a lot of, and especially for like an organization like this, it makes sense.
Thou hast matured much in the intervening years. Wert thou not caught attempting to relieve
I like that they
of his purse scant moments after he made landfall upon this
I do like that they keep it, they make it as part of the story and the lore and the writing, because a lot of games would just completely ignore it, or they'll be like, oh, we have a rich sponsor or something and everything just works out.
Now that's a tale I'd like to hear.
Is that how they met?
Will this be
well, I mean, that is how they met.
Sir Estinian?
Justinian?
Are we strangers newly met? Why this stiff formality?
I, merely meant it as a professional courtesy, since we are now colleagues in an official sense.
Oh, Alfino.
I'd rather you dispense with the sirs, especially in private company. Or I'll be forced to respond in kind, little Lord Alphino.
Little Lord Alfino.
You've made your point, Estinian. Painfully well.
God, I love these characters. God, I love them so much.
Are you alright, Tataru? You seem positively distraught.
Distraught? Me? Don't be silly. I think it's lovely that they get to see their homeland. It's just... we're trying to thwart the schemes of an army hell-bent on destroying the world.
I'm really slow at going through the story, so you'll...
And, once again, I have to stay behind and worry that this is the last time I'll get to see my friends.
Oh my. Would you? I'll bring them back safe and sound, I promise.
I'll hold you to that.
Ah, good. You're still here.
Oh, Hoary Boulder, where's your brother, Ochre Boulder?
Hori! Coulternay! What brings you all this
Wait, our
way?
characters acknowledge them? I love that. These two have been...
Maelstrom and the Kobolds with a lunar primal operation, so we thought we'd see you off before heading to the tower.
These two have been supporting us since Rome
Flamine
Reborn.
and the others wish you all a safe journey, and promise that they'll look after things here until you return. We will too, of course. Aye, we your fellow Scions of the Seventh Dawn will do our part to ensure the end of the world won't happen on our watch.
There was that one part where Livia attacked the...
Set the sail. All aboard for Charlotte.
What was it, the Rising Stones? Or... I forgot what it was called. But the fact that we recruited a bunch of Scions.
It's time.
And...
Then we must delay no longer. We will contact you the moment we learn aught of value. Wish us luck.
I think all the characters are really...
Have a safe journey, and please, please, be careful.
It's not like it's so good, the characters. I feel like it's not an engaging story unless you have well-written characters. And it gets especially better if you have characters that are there for the long term.
And so you venture forth.
Waking Sands is the original location, Rising Stone is the Mordona location. Ah, that's right! The Waking Sands.
On the horizon that cannot be divined.
That moment where you get a bunch of Scions, but then Livia attacks and in the aftermath you have to pick up the bodies of your former comrades. That was dark. So brutal. The thing is, with that, people don't have as much as an emotional connection.
Which lives is destined to die.
It is Emmet Zelk.
Every beginning has an end.
I love it when...
Treasure every moment, every step of your descent.
I love it when they allow voice actors and actresses to add their own style and inflection to the line reading. Because otherwise it's always flat. I also remember going to the Waking Sands. Oh yeah. I think everyone hated. I think that was a mistake for them not to put an Etherite at the Waking Sands. I hope. I don't know why they don't fix it one of these days. Just slap an Etherite there. They really should. That would. I do know a lot of players quit because of having to walk back to the Waking Sands. Like I've tried to get several friends a long time ago to play, but that was the thing that made them quit. It's fitting because Emic said he rode and landed himself deep in the past. He knows the lands. It makes sense.
Here.
Oh, why is this song playing?
Feel.
Who's speaking? You know the...
Think.
I know that often they just repeat like the emoticons, but it's gotten really expressive lately, this game.
The day has barely dawned, my fellow early riser.
And who's
Though
talking?
We're hardly alone in that.
Was it...
Envious of those still sleeping soundly, no doubt.
Was it that glowy lady? This is like a modified version of the 1.0 starting cutscene. That's now lost to time. Oh.
Called out to you, you say? Hmm.
God, when did I
nothing
play
myself.
1.0? Like 14 years ago? I subbed to
In any
1.0 for
case,
like 3
I dare
months.
say the sea air will do you good. Why not join the others on deck?
1.0 was
Charlie
not a
should be
good
coming
game
to you
though.
At any moment.
And honestly, the story wasn't... 1.0, before like Yoshi P took over, the story was not engaging either. Oh, hi, Mistra. I'm amazed at how much you know, Orbix, considering you started playing last October. One thing I raised at one point is about to use motion cap. Oh! True. I did notice that the cutscenes in 2.0, Realm Reborn, are a lot more stiff. Who are
My
you?
voice yet reaches you. I am glad.
Yet? Does that mean you are Heidelin?
Hear, feel, think.
Oh, that does... Heidelin.
And thus do we meet face to face at last. My warrior of light, guided by the crystal.
Really save money as I rebuild. Yeah. I heard that if 2.0, A Realm Reborn, wasn't successful, Square Enix as a studio would have shut down. So it's not exaggeration to say it's not exaggeration to say that Final Fantasy XIV saved Square Enix. Use animation made stiff ones? Yeah. I mean, it works. And there is a thing to be said by making it easier to create content.
After your sojourn in the first,
Is that they're able to make
I
more of
believe
it.
You have your answer.
If they had to mocap and voice everything, they would not create as much as they do.
You have gained an understanding.
So in some
of what
ways
I
it's a good
truly
thing.
am, what Eidolon has always been. A primal. Zodiac was created to
Oh
fulfill
God,
the
even
orders
this.
which threatened the ancient world. And I was brought forth to bind him.
God, they just hit you at the start of Endwalker with this piano rendition of what is this song called? I forget. But answers, yeah. Right now at the very start. My God. They're setting the mood strong.
Yet 7 times now.
Amount of voicing the cutscenes now shows success. Oh yeah. I really hope that it returns.
To the god I had sundered.
Out. There was a period where Final Fantasy XIV was subbed more than WoW. I really hope they can do that again. 7
the greater his
times.
strength grows, the swifter does mine own diminish. The power to draw your mind into the rift betwixt is no longer mine to wield. Yet though it taxes me sorely, I dare not leave these words unsaid.
No.
Even bereft of my guidance, you and your companions have accepted the burden of this star's troubled past. A conjunction has begun to form, an intertwining of your time and mine. Wheels shudder and turn. Conflict looms. Monumental. Which will decide the fate of this world and all life upon it. When you truly understand what is at stake, and your journey has prepared you to surmount the insurmountable, then shall I honor the promise made in another time, another age.
Cast your peepers to the fore, folks. Sharlian's just over yonder.
I will not keep you further. Your traveler's heart must yearn to behold this unfamiliar land. We shall meet again, and soon.
Gosh, for Heidelin to show up after all this time is actually huge. She went silent since A Realm Reborn, like that transition to Heaven's Ward. I think it was Midgard Sormir who severed our link or something like that.
Oh, what a fine morning. Oh, still a bit stiff though.
And a good morning to you too. Taking a look at the island already?
Then let's go. Let's go! Might still be room in the prow if we're lucky.
Ah, the sleepers have arisen.
Oh, they're just hitting us with song after song.
There she is.
I believe Square Enix will cook another breathtaking
old
expansion
Charlotte.
soon, running off Endwalker, probably sucked rares because they had to.
Oh, I
What did
see.
you do next bomb back? Yeah, they're basically doing A Realm Reborn again with Dawn Trail. And so I actually have really high expectations because all the original writer and team is still there.
Last. Well, maybe not in Father's
The
eyes,
lead writer is now
but we'll
the
manage on our own, if we must.
kind of the director of writer. While
You
people
do
who
know
did
not
work
alone in this,
on
don't you?
the previous expansions took the lead.
Indeed. 'Tis as Sir Estinian said.
So I have trust that they'll
Comrades who
put out
boarded this
another
ship at
really
your
really
side.
good story.
I prithee.
It's just gonna be different, and they need time to set up.
Thank you, my friends.
But I was saying
We are
earlier
ever
today,
grateful for your steadfast support.
so Orbix, so people are trashing Dawn Trail, but here's the thing, that
Upon
those same
arrival,
people
we will be
trashing Dawn Trail
disembarking into the heart
are
of
probably the
Sharlayan
same people who
proper.
trashed Shadowbringers when it was new.
There is
Can
no
you
greater
imagine?
concentration of wisdom
People are
in all the
trashing
world.
Shadowbringers.
I am confident that
You know,
somewhere
that's how
within that
negative,
center of knowledge and
you
learning,
know, online
we will
community
find the
it can
answers
be.
we seek.
So, like, whatever discourse you see online, like, don't listen to it. People will always be negative. I've tried. Yeah. I was posting in the Final Fantasy XIV subreddit. I was like, someone was excited about playing the game. I'd be like, yeah, you go and live your best life and have fun. I got like a bunch of downvotes for that. Can you imagine? Yeah. So that's kind of the state of the community.
Charlian,
The title card.
nation of the northern seas. Where under the watchful
Downvotes.
gaze of Thaliak, patron deity of scholars,
No,
academics
downvotes.
hoard all manner of knowledge and secrets.
So in Reddit, you can
Once,
upvote something
they
or
deigned to
downvote
accept foreign students
something.
into a distant colony maintained in the Dravanian hinterlands. How swiftly they abandoned it once the first Garlean boot set hostile foot on Alamegan soil.
Oh, I've listened to this song many times.
So averse to the prosecution of war, these men of wisdom, your would-be allies.
Gorgeous music. I mean, I already told you like a billion times that I've listened to the music.
I thought they'd never let us off the ship. What's next then? Entry applications?
Pretty sure this track is called Flow. Maybe.
Hopefully they find no cause to deny us.
Oh, it is Flow.
Hasn't Charlian all but severed relations with foreign powers? Those of us without direct ties, myself included,
Oh, this one's
may be
really good.
refused outright.
'Tis true that, as a nation, Charlian only forms trade agreements with a select few neutral countries. But from a practical standpoint, an island cannot afford to be overly strict with its borders. Especially not if that island's people are wholly devoted to the accumulation of knowledge. If one submits the proper paperwork, with satisfactory evidence of identity and intent, then foreigners may be granted entry.
May.
Quite. So let us be absolutely clear on these points before we proceed. The immigration officer will ask for your affiliation and your purpose of visit. Considering Charlian's views on intervention, I strongly suggest we avoid any mention of the Scions. Kral has laid the groundwork for us to act as associates of the students of Baldessian, and our ostensible reason for being here is to aid in their order's restoration. Grahatir, it might expedite our progress should an actual student be seen at the head of our little group. Would you mind leading the way?
Of course. The immigration officers were this way, as I recall. Greetings. We've just arrived and are eager to make our way into the city. Would you be so kind as to process our entry applications?
I heard the singer for this song. She struggled to sing the song to completion because she kept
You are an Archon.
she kept breaking because of the lyrics. Graha was a student at Baldessian.
Grahat here of the students of Baldessian at your service.
Yeah. Oh, he is.
I was assigned to an Eorzean survey team, but have returned to assist with the reformation of my order. My associates here will provide additional support.
That's a really high-pitched song too. It is a really high-pitched song. String is home, sure.
Very good. I have paperwork detailing your group and its scheduled arrival for today.
Oh, not in that way, but she got emotional singing the song. But it is a high-pitched song,
Some few
so
of your companions are also Archons. If you'll step forward, we can process those applications first.
An Archon? It's just the title of their... It's just the title for their role in the... They're basically the Scions. You know, like a...
See how it glows. That list is etherically linked with the citizen registry kept in the main repository.
I've confirmed your status as Archons and amended your travel records accordingly. Welcome home.
Oh, Archons.
Now, who do we have here?
Alphino Leveilleur.
And Alize Leveilleur.
Uh-oh, what's gonna happen here?
Your applications have also been approved. Having said that, the streets are abuzz with talk of how House Leveilleur's lord disowned his young progeny.
Talk, gossip, and rumors spread faster than...
And
It's one of the
while such
fastest spreading
personal
things.
circumstances constitute no reason to deny you entry, I urge you to avoid exacerbating your present situation. Times are quite troubled enough already.
And boat travel, technically, it's
Keep
been...
that in mind.
It's probably been a couple days since they've probably spent a couple days on the boat, is what I'm trying to say.
These last two are not Sharlian natives, but you will find their credentials are in order. An application was made in advance.
Name and occupation?
Champion of Eorzea. I'll be artisan. He does. He chose artisan. I can't. If how's their reaction? I'm not much of an artisan. I want to go adventure by trade. It sounds too cocky for me. But I want to say it. It just stands out. Viewers would just be funny.
And it is a title well earned, I can assure you.
It is a title well earned, I can assure you.
An adventurer by trade is what your documentation indicates. No mention of this particular title. Self-appointed, I take it. Either way, your employer seems willing to vouch for your character, so I shall, albeit reluctantly, grant you entry. Champion.
Champion.
And you, sir?
Estinian Valino, formerly of the Order of the Knights Dragoon in Ishgard.
Formally, at least. And what, pray tell, is your profession now?
Wait, why is he making that face? Fred doesn't have a clue what to say.
If you'll allow me.
He has no idea what to say. Long Fluffs, hey Sunfluffs,
My
how you
associate is a
doing?
mercenary, hired for his strength at arms. Surely you are aware of the dangers we often face on our forays into the wilderness.
We're playing some Final Fantasy XIV. Really good game.
Mistress Baldessian.
Well,
if you
probably one of
insist
the
on
best games
sponsoring
I've
this
played
entry,
now that I've
then
gone
so
through
be it.
Shadowbringers. In terms of story.
But while
And
I
gameplay is really good
appreciate
too.
that desperate times call for desperate measures, I find your choice of company concerning. Be advised that even a single misstep may have severe repercussions for your organization.
I have every confidence in my chosen company, dear and trusted comrades that they are. But I thank you for your
Sometimes I
concern.
want to squeeze Mister like a tube of toothpaste. Taking care of Sunny and Blueberry this week. So, aww. You must be so happy to take care of such cute puppers.
Cryle.
No different, Sonny.
It is good to see you.
Likewise. Long voyage notwithstanding, you all seem none the worse for wear. There is much to discuss, but this is hardly the place. Let's be on our way, shall we?
I love the way Mistress stares at me when I do this. It's so cute.
Oh! Welcome, friends, to Sharlayan.
Oh, to Sharlayan.
As your mercenary, I should hope my welcome includes a generous salary.
Well, I had to say something, Sir Taciturn.
Sir Taciturn. It's true, and look, I love the way he handles his mighty lance. I'm unaccustomed to fabricating lies on demand. Why should it matter how I earn my living? Here we are at last, the great city of Sharlayan. You may have noticed some similarities with the Crystarium, yes? In fact, oh, but we really should let Kra have a say first. We can continue this conversation another time. Oksani next to your head and left, and BB to your right. Give you a cap. Oh, I love little doggy baths. When they lick you clean. When I had Kit Kat, she used to lick a lot, and so instead of showering, I would just put my dirty parts next to Kit Kat and she'd lick me clean. And like, it was the best. I'm flying all over in Dune Awakening. It sounds fun. Dune actually looks really fun. I heard it even has a story. You're doubtless eager to take in the sights. Not to worry, Rose. The city's not like to vanish before we finish our discussion. Oh, this music! I was waiting for this. Even allowing that the years I spent in the first passed you in the blink of an eye, the city feels untouched by time. Allow me to extend unto thee my warmest welcome, Rose. May the wisdom of my homeland aid us in our endeavors. So really everybody spent time here. Chrono Odyssey close beta as well. Oh, Chrono Odyssey is an upcoming MMO, right? Ooh. I still have a lot of Final Fantasy to go through, but if Chrono Odyssey turns out to be good, I'll consider giving it a try. Balmung is congestion, oh yeah. People are wild in Balmung. Well, I'm fine. Honestly, better to be waved through with a stern warning than be denied entry after all. That was about as awkward as expected. Still, we're here now, and that's all that matters. Lead the way, Cryle. I'm glad I spotted your ship coming into port. The officers are born bureaucrats and sticklers for detail. In any case, you may relax and take a moment to get your land legs back. Ooh. Ooh. Wait, do I have a straight level 80 character? That would be my monk. I had thought to launch directly into an explanation of what I learned and how we might proceed. But this is Roos and Estinian's first time in Sharlayan. And for the rest of you, a homecoming that was long overdue. You must have places you wish to visit, and people you're dying to see. Therefore, I propose you postpone our agenda so that you may all have sufficient time to recover from your journey and get your bearings in the city. Once you've settled in, we can reconvene at the Baltesian Annex. How does that sound? 'Tis a fine suggestion. We may not be welcome at the Lavuya estate as such, but I should like to know what's around the neighborhood all the same. I'm equally untethered, as it were. There's no particular place that my kin call home. Still, I would not pass up the opportunity to reacquaint myself with the city. Likewise, an old tour of our old haunts might even yield some useful gossip. The annex was west of the Etherite Plaza, wasn't it? I shall join you there anon. Yes, we'll see you there. Oh my gosh, the music. Is it me or the music? Is it me or the music is just absolutely gorgeous? Like, ever since we started. Does he lick you a lot every day? He's just like, oh. I wish a cat would just lick me clean so I don't need to shower anymore. I too have places I would be remiss in not visiting forthwith. By thy leave. I have a feeling Endwalker might be some of the best music just at this very beginning. Like, this might be the best OST they've crafted for Final Fantasy XIV. I get the feeling. Of course, you know, it's subjective, but it really sounds like everything's come together. What's of you, Asthenian? My services as a guide are yours for the asking. Don't you lick themselves Latin, Ginger? No idea why he bit his tail off. He bit his tail off. Hamsters are very odd. I've seen hamsters go absolutely crazy. There has been situations where a hamster would just... If you keep two hamsters in a cage together, they'll be perfectly fine until one day the other one will bite the arm off. Yeah, one day you'll find... Yeah, it's very odd. That won't be necessary. Until we reconvene, I prefer to wander as the wind takes me. Holy cow, yeah, it's a thing that hamsters do. I think in those cases, I've heard that the cage might be too small and then they just get annoyed at being, you know, living in such close quarters with each other. So, like, while hamsters are considered easy pets, they're not really. Like, they deserve a bigger cage than anything they sell at the pet store. But I could... Oh. Well, Raha, would you like to join us then? You've been gone for quite a while, and this would be a perfect way to refresh those dusty old memories of yours. Oh, of course, if you will have me. Come, Roos. Sharlayan awaits. Oh, are we gonna go on a tour with those two? Graha is our new best friend. Oh dear. His enthusiasm is infectious, isn't it? I have no idea what mechanic you're talking about. After you, my friend. I am more than content to follow your lead. Graha is now accompanying you. Keep him at your side in order to proceed with quest objectives. In the event you lose an Ethernet, Graha will catch up to you so long as you remain in the same area. You leave Graha behind, however, by entering a different area. But also speak to him and select the option to part ways. If you wish to have Graha to accompany you again, return and speak with him at your original location. While Graha is accompanying you, next try speaking with Cryo. Outfits are so crisp looking. Final Fantasy, and especially Final Fantasy 14 is I'm gonna meet you. Final Fantasy is always been known to have a lot of style in basically every way. It's like medieval fantasy, futuristic. It's very crazy. I mean, just look at these little doll things. Like this weird doll thing in this dapper outfit, just because they can. Orbix, he's trying to get him Balmung, and there's like cat girls in skimpy outfits. All set? Then let us be on our way. Our first stop, amusingly enough, will be the last stand. It is a cafe on the west side of the harbor. Kraut is now accompanying you. You can mention the last stand and speak with Kraut at the designated location. While accompanied, you may encounter conversation points along the way with... Oh, really? This is gonna be cute. Enter the glowing area to speak with your quest companions and initiate bonus conversations. Oh, cute! Oh, this is the first time that you've been able to run around with your companions. Look at this guy. Wait, come back. I want to stalk you, check you out. Oh, he's gone. Okay. Here's my character in this outfit. They have a lot of outfits. I think this is what he was wearing, so he was a healer. Kind of this darkish, kind of drab robe. But if I wanted to, I can dye it, but I haven't. Here's kind of like slightly futuristic, but fantasy armor. Just regular armor, more armor, some kind of sleek armor. I have my slutty outfits. Look at this. There's nothing more protective than showing off your entire body. And you can even see my little scales. Yeah, I guess they added that mechanic at Endwalker then. Add the mechanic, I want to play just for the companion system now. You have to make it all the way to Endwalker though, which is it's the expansion before the latest one. It took me like 500 hours to get here. What was I gonna go? With all the unusual wares coming and going at all hours, I expect the assistance of an intrepid adventurer would be highly appreciated. I see no reason why you couldn't undertake any task to pique your interest. You haven't been cleared by the immigration officials after all. I look forward to the day your name is celebrated in Sharlayan, the same way it is in Eorzea. Aww. This place is called the Peristyle, and it's the first stop for cargo unloaded at the docks. You'll find the usual necessities for daily living and other imports vital to running an island nation, but also supplies that further Sharlayan's pursuit of knowledge, namely large quantities of books, specimens, and samples. Sorting these stacks certainly seems to keep the attendants busy. Come on, let's head to the cafe. It may not seem so at a glance, but the last stand is actually a very important part of the city. Endwalker has this follower system, but the extent of it beforehand is you better do story dungeons with your companions. Not the main story, but it's worth it for the companions. Yeah. If you're looking for work as a gleaner, and if you got the right skills, then we've got a job for you. If gathering and crafting is your game, then speak with Grizz here. He'll find you some of the most lucrative work around. Should you know a capable tradesman of need of work, I beg you to send them here. My apologies, but I can't serve anyone who isn't involved with the Guild Ships and Hunt initiative at the moment. I've enough on my plate as it is. Completed the side quest, Elite and Dangerous. Oh, and the main scenario. There's another place here. Oh, I can dispatch two. I can dispatch those two to Labyrinthos, and then I can send no one. Apparently to Davner. Oh, gods, we could really use a pair of extra hands in the field right now. Curious to meet in the story don't make it so good. It does. EW stands for Endwalker, which is the current expansion I'm playing right now. Now that is one sight I can hardly forget. The great statue of Thaliak. As a student of the Baldesian, I was usually quartered on the Isle of Val, but I would gaze upon its scholar's wise feature every time I returned by ship to the city. Yeah. This path leading out to the sea is known as the Thaliak Stoa, named for the statue of the scholar which stands at its end. As you know, the Shaline people prize the accumulation of wisdom above all else. Thus, when Thaliak was chosen as our patron deity, it is more of a matter of pragmatism than belief, an alignment of principles, as it were. We may have honored him with a rather impressive sculpture, yes, but our faith is not so restrictive as that of, say, these guardians. Individual Sharlayans can and do worship the divinities of their choosing. Gotten a bow monkey? Maybe I'll get it. Oh, I hope. I hope so. I'm not familiar with all the games. Oh no, totally understandable. Because we're like steeped in the community all the time. We're just used to using abbreviations. The person next to you got in, but not you. Oh no. The coffee here is to die for. But one cannot look past the charming tea set. I recommend you order both, funds permitting. Oh, you can actually see her walking and doing things. Dickon. Oh, welcome to the last stand. As the final and some say, only bastion of fine dining in Sarlayan. We guarantee a quality culinary experience found nowhere else in the city. Getting 14 mobile. I heard it. Is it coming out globally? I know it's releasing in China. Yep, Final Fantasy XIV mobile. It's a thing, and it just released in China a few days ago. They're releasing it first in China, and here we are, the last stand. I may have mentioned this before, but although our research into nutrition and food preparation is quite extensive, the average Sharlayan tends to regard seasoning and flavor with a certain indifference. How can I put this? The food is, it's bland. It's as encapsulated by an infamous Archon loaf, the prevailing sentiment towards cuisine is dietary value first and taste is distant second. There's one pupil in the studium, however, who could stomach the school's insipid meals no longer, so he quit his lessons and poured all his savings into building a proper eatery. And so the last stand came to be. It is, as the name implies, the sole dedicated outpost of fine dining in Sharlayan, and the one and only bastion of the culinary arts in an isle of otherwise mediocre fare. I seem to recall the burger being held as one of the more impressive items on the menu. Not that I ever had the pleasure of eating one myself, because you were a typical Sharlayan when it came to cheap and convenient raha. But surely Tata has since taught you how to appreciate a well-prepared dish. We should all stop in when time permits and sample the cafe's delights. Shall we press on? The stairs to the side of the cafe there will take us up to the Etherite Plaza. FF14 mobile. Early tomorrow. Okay. Thanks for coming and chatting for a bit. Have a wonderful night, Sunflubs. Yeah, 14 mobile is gonna be completely its own thing, right? You have a look of an outsider. I have little and less to discuss with foreign barbarians. What only a savage would say something like that. My friends and I were just discussing the machi and the practice of black magic. Do you know that... Wait, it's evening already? How long have you been sitting here? Welcome. Step right in. If you place your order, find yourself a seat and we'll be along shortly. Of the Great Calling after Mobile Devs made... It does seem like they're completely different games. So, I think it's unlikely, but... Hey, maybe they'll see it and bring it over. The Gazette featured a piece about a so-called champion of yours. Uh-oh. They say this barbaric hero has prevailed in a multitude of battles, like some avatar of perfected violence. It's almost uncannily how closely you match the given description. What's an odd coincidence? Uh-oh. They already are spreading rumors about that? Uh-oh. I'm a barbarian, oh no. But this oven-baked lobster is one of the last stand's most famous dishes. The flavor is said to be phenomenal, but unfortunately so is the price. I am a barbarian. If being a barbarian means I can enjoy food, I'll be a barbarian. Honk. God, the music is beautiful. Alright, first thing I always do is grab the Aetherites. Alright, we're just gonna go Machinist, Peloton. Just for a little speed boost. I listened to this song so many times. Do you have armor over level 515? You have a specific eye level 15 gear? They did just hand me one. But let me see. Oh my. My current armor set is only 510. My accessories are 530 though. I kinda wanna level up Machinist, it's kinda fun. Are those tradable? I think it might be a little bit... The 525 one might be like level 82, right? Am I not mistaken? Is this the major town or is this the small town? I really one thing I really love, they've done this since Heaven's Ward, and I love it every single time, is that the town music is going to be the song that they play during, like, the climax of this story. And it's going to be some of, like, the most emotional thing ever. Like, when they in Heaven's Ward, you know, I was playing when it was fresh and taking my sweet time. I spent so much time in Ishgard, and when we finally made it to the Knights of the Round, and they played that epic rendition, I think they call it a leitmotif. I'm not a music person, but it gave me such chills to have that playing. The hero's track and all that, yeah. And they've done it in Stormblood, they've also done it in Shadowbringers. And every single time, I get chills. Tombstone gives you... Oh yeah. Tombstone, yeah, that's what I like. Sometimes I'll use Tombstone gear till I'm like 10 levels up, so 90. He was tracking all that? Oh yeah. An unusual shape, isn't it? I assure you, however, that is a perfectly functioning aetheryte. Remember to tune yourself before we move on. Now, being the diligent tour guide that I am, I should make mention of the Confluence, a research facility located on this very plaza. Its much vaunted discoveries are the reason Sharlayan stand at the forefront of teleportation technology. In deciphering the underlying principles of elegant aetherytes, it allowed us to understand and reconstruct what was essentially a lost art. And off we go to our next destination. Our path leads northeast to the Agora, Sharlayan's latest masterpiece. I don't know why I keep switching glasses. Speaking of aetherytes, those teleportation fees do add up after a while, which is why I tended to rely on the far cheaper ferry services. I was pleasantly surprised when Mistress Tutter informed me that the Scions are reimbursed for teleportation costs as part of our duties, but I find old habits hard to break. That, and I'd rather not be bothered filling out the necessary paperwork. Imagine they have to write out paperwork every time they use the teleportation. That's the entrance to the Confluence. I've no doubt that expertise would prove useful at some point, so I suggest you remember the way here. Machinist and I think Bard, Dancer, all the range, DPS, they have a skill called Peloton. Just straight up increases your movement speed. So it's perfect if you just want to run around town. Plus, I mean, just look at my style. Looking stylish. I just need to find a... Honestly, I really like simple guns like this. I think I glamoured this one. Oh, I didn't. I can craft jewelry up to level 90. If I must, though, if I don't have enough tones for the full gear set at the end. I think the same for you next, isn't it? You're also... Oh! Yeah. I bought a bunch of level 90 tank gear from the marketplace, but I don't have level 90 gear for any of the other classes. Do you mind if I browse the shelves for a moment? There might be some hidden gems I've yet to read. Only a moment? How optimistic. Feel free to browse all you like, but we won't wait around for you. Perhaps I'll return here later then. These little open book stalls are are so uniquely Sharlayan. I always thought them a common sight until I visited other nations. I love the crap out of your gathers for crafting purposes anyways. Yeah. Part of me wants to level up Machinist as my story character. There's something good about just Peloton and the way it plays. Machinist is like the burst range DPS, which is, you know, in story content, you just need burst damage. Most of the time. The crap out of your gathers for crafting purpose. Mostly using for them yourself. Yeah, that'd be kind of nice. That'd be a bit nice. I appreciate it. Is my favorite job through Shadowbringers. It's good. I really like the state of Machinist right now. It feels good to play. When it first came out, it played really differently in Heaven's Word, and it was kind of. I liked the idea, but Heaven's Word Machinist was not fun. You had to turn on a stance that made it so you have a cast time. You had like bots that you had to manually control. It was a mess. It was kind of but despite that, it was pretty fun. But I do think they've improved the playstyle. Welcome to the Agora, where you can find wares made in Sharlayan, as well as a wide selection of imported goods. They also used to sell questionable prototypes for the various research institutes, but I think that practice has thankfully died out, for the most part. Otherwise, I can think of no better place to stock up for your next big adventure. Am I overselling it? On a more serious note, the next stop on our tour is one that is particularly relevant to our ultimate purpose here. Oh. Accidentally clicked. We must head back to Etherite Plaza, follow the path north, and then climb the stairs up to that imposing building at the very top. Yeah, I do wanna... I don't know, Machinist kind of appeals to me, just the pew-pews. I kind of wish that instead of these gauges, though, they had a system where you can load bullets. That'd be a nice flavor that I would enjoy. Oh! When Machinist first came out, you used to load bullets. So, it was very weird. You would normally have your 1, 2, 3 combo with a chance of getting it to the next step. It was very odd. But if you loaded a bullet, you were guaranteed to go to the next step. And so you had this thing where you would queue up certain attacks into your burst, load bullets, and then pew pew pew. Mech might be really low on the DPS charts, but 1, it's still really cool. It doesn't play like it originally did. Really smooth, and 3, quite service for Peloton and the service resist. And it's cool. Yeah. So about the DPS thing, so Machinist is currently the selfish DPS. So I mean, it has the highest individual DPS of the ranged range classes. But the other two have support skills that increase the overall DPS of the raid, and that's why they do more damage. But in terms of I think for the entirety of Final Fantasy XIV, the only time you need to really push your DPS to that extent is when you're doing the latest raid. So, like, unless you're raiding, play Machinist if you want to. And honestly, like, someone who's decent at Machinist is gonna do more DPS than anybody who doesn't know how to play their class. This is the Nymphaeum, an area dedicated to the blessings of water. For Sharlayans, water represents more than a life-sustaining liquid. It is a reminder of the great flood which precipitated the birth of our nation, as well as a symbol of the knowledge which flows from Thalic's divine era. This is the reason we see an abundance of fountains throughout the city, and a propensity for utilizing water as a decorative feature in our architecture. Ooh. Many enemies of the party mainly anyways, the party makes the party's individual jobs better. Yeah. Like, it only makes sense that the party supporting classes would provide more damage than the selfish one. That's just the nature of things. But if you need some selfish DPS, I mean, throw machinist in there. I'll take a good machinist over a bad whatever top tier class in my raiding party anyways. These little decorative features are typical of Sharlayan architecture. Aside from the research wing, our headquarters in the Isle of Val were rather simple and rustic by comparison. I did all the Shadowbringers, raided the Machinist, and they might have been all your smoothest raids ever. Yeah, that's the advantage of Machinist. The fact that you're able to do consistent damage at a distance with a very smooth style of gameplay. The thing when I was raiding, one of the main things that I tried to say is that a dead DPS is doing no DPS. So, like, if you gotta give up just a tiny bit of damage to survive, like, choose survival. This grand structure before you is the Rostra. The name refers to the original public platform erected here, upon which a forum of elected representatives would deliver orations and debate policy. Although the stage has since evolved into council chambers, the nature of the forum and duties of its members remained largely unchanged. Am I boring you, Raha? You seem awfully distracted. My apologies. From here, one can see the entire city spread out below. The vista put me in mind of my arrival in the first. Those who had gathered at the Crystal Tower asked me how they might go about building a new home. Naturally, my answers were inspired by the knowledge of the finest settlements I could think of, the great city of Sharlayan. And bit by bit, those few buildings grew into a town, a community, the Crystarium. I can almost see its echo. I see. Feel free to come up here whenever you wish. I don't think the councillors would object to you simply enjoying the view. Such memories should be treasured. Full now, however, the tour must go on. Our spectacle of sightseeing concludes with the fittingly named Journey's End. Walk down the stairs to the east and continue straight ahead. Low-level Pixelmancer. For the Stormlord Alliance raid, but kinda poopy for you though, but then again those raids are extremely chaotic. Oh yeah, Stormblood! Stormblood raids were really chaotic. Wait, wait, we didn't do the Stormblood raids yet. I didn't do them yet. I would like to. I heard Stormblood had some... Stormblood was a combat focused. It was a combat focused expansion, so a lot of the fights in Stormblood apparently are really wild, and I heard Stormblood was this, yeah, it was the one where they started making, like, really stepping up their combat design, but pretty exciting. We've arrived at Journey's End. History tells us that this was where those who put ashore with Archon Yumkramph built their first homes. In the present day, it serves as the residential district for the most important officials and the oldest Sharlayan families. You'll see that one mansion is clearly larger than its neighbors. The estate belongs to our friends from the house Levoulier. All things considered, we should probably keep our distance from the time being. And with that, we bring our little Sharlayan tour to a close. Hope this has proven to be an entertaining and enlightening experience. Now, shall we head directly to the Baltesian Annex? You remember the way, don't you, Raha? Oh, let me think. We head down towards the harbor, cross the bridge to our right, and then follow the path below the Air of the Right Plaza. Correct! After you, Roos. At most team wipes and Stormblood raids, but are really sweet once it clicks. I recommend them. Yeah, I would love to do them synced. I would really love to do them synced one day. Did you do the Savage versions? Oh, the song is so good. You know, I'm surprised I don't see more people just chilling here. Just for the song. Right. We cross this bridge here, as I recall. Stick to the path, and be careful not to end up back in the Otherite Plaza. Charline is full of educational and research institutions, but there's still professors who prefer to establish their own private practices. Not that I ever attended the exclusive schools they run in those residences. Perhaps the twins could tell you more about them. Aww. The Savage for anything other than Alexander. Oh yeah. Alexander? So I quit while I was progressing through Alexander Savage. That was actually pretty fun. Fun set of raids. The only one thing though is, as much as I like the music in Alexander, it gets kind of repetitive when you go through all 12 floors. As the joyous look on Raha's face has undoubtedly informed you, this is the Baldesian Annex. If you continue up the hill, you'll arrive at the doorstep of Phenomenon. But I think we've explored enough for one day. We can take you in there another time. Inside with you then! Inside with you then! Alexander Music Mall has made you want to party. Well, I barely got anywhere in the story. I have to stop early today because I have to wake up early tomorrow morning. I gotta wake up in, what, 8 hours? Right, as of right now I have to wake up in 8 hours. Forward and back and then forward and back and then forward and back and put 1 foot forward, forward. I love that one. Oh my god, Exos heard me sing that song so many times. Forward and back. I'm back and I brought Risa and Raha with me. I kinda wanna level Machinist now. Ah, you were right about the ship then. Hello Graha, it's nice to see you again. And it's a pleasure to finally meet you, Rose. I've heard many have tell of your exploits. Ojika Sunijika? It's been an age. Allow me to introduce Ojika Sunijika, Administration Office for the Student of Valdesian. He oversees the day-to-day business of the Annex. You may recall meeting his cousin, Ejika. Oh yes, Eureka. I've read the initial reports. Quite a shock to hear what's become of the Isle. Do take care if you have the opportunity to rejoin the expedition. This place is like a second home for the students. The Isle of Vol served as our main headquarters, of course, but we often had occasion to visit Charlion. Whether to make use of the city's research facilities, attend conferences, or procure supplies from distant shores. And the annex here was built to provide lodgings for our members while we engaged in such activities. Ever since our former headquarters along with the Isle itself vanished, the annex has served as our base of operations. And yet it feels so empty. With so many lost to us, our organization is a shell of its former self. The day will come when we see the students rise again. But first, we must ensure that Telephoroi fall. Through Through that door on the left, there is the main hall, where we can discuss our option moving forward. Once everyone arrives, that is. You probably have time to rest before discussions begin in earnest. I've had private quarters prepared for you in the Andron, so please, feel free to make yourself at home. Ah, the nap rooms! Perfect for an afternoon doze. Oh, I didn't mean to give you the wrong impression. The chambers are quite well appointed. Far more than some cheap roadside inn. You may be assured. It was simply that we were often so busy with research, or exhausted from journeys abroad, that we'd slip into the Andron just to steal a few winks. And thus they became known amongst the students as nap rooms, even if many such naps might last well into the following morning. Say the word and I'll be happy to show you to your chamber. Hopefully the others won't be too long in coming. I'll wait for you all in the main hall. I kinda wanna level up Machinist now. It's fun to play at level 60. I kinda wanna slap in like... Lately what I've been doing is taking all the actions and just throwing them in. Dismantle, heated clean, oh that's just clean shot. Barrel stabilizer grants hypercharged. What does that mean? Blazing shot is just heat blast. Oh, is that a new one? Flamethrower, Bioblaster, Air Anchor is just Hot Shot, Automation is just Auto Turret, Queen Overdrive is just Rook Overdrive, Scattergun is just that, Chainsaw is new. Double check. Just Gauss Round. Checkmate is just Ricochet. And Full Metal Field is new. Full Metal Machinist. How fun. Okay. And there we have it. Look to you. Oh, hey! I see you're in your scholarly outfit with a book. And I see you have a wind-up Sadu. Welcome to Balmum. Well, since you made your way over here, I'll go ahead and continue just a little bit longer. I need to go to sleep soon. I need to go to sleep early today, unfortunately. Early day tomorrow. Feeling refreshed and alert? I'll probably do some roulettes. Well, I can keep streaming and do roulettes, maybe. Well, colleagues should be wandering in soon, so I should just be staying here and wait for them to join us. Okay, how about we do... Oh! Orbix, did you do your roulettes yet? You want to do some roulettes right after this story?
Pray forgive me. I was delayed.
Not done
It's
yet.
fine, Moriange. We're all here now.
Okay. Let's do them.
Let's get down to business then, shall we?
Okay, I'm gonna wrap up this cutscene. And let's do some roulettes. Are we tank if you want to mech?
I see two paths for
Oh
gathering
yeah,
the information
for
which will
leveling
aid us
roulette,
in
that'd be
achieving
nice.
that goal. The first involves an investigation into the change which has come over Charlian, not to mention the recent inscrutable behavior of the Forum. As most of you know, The 99 members of the Forum are elected from the general populace. This alone guarantees a plethora of opinion with regards to
So
foreign policy.
representatives.
The bibliotheques, for example, are a group of conservatives which would have Charlian focus on recording history, while remaining entirely uninvolved in the making of it. And at the other extreme, we have advocates for proactive diplomacy and direct intervention. My grandfather Galef was one such member, as was Archon Louisois. Yet despite our diverse factions and philosophies, the recent vote to deny Eorzea's request for assistance
I kind of
was
like
unanimous.
the idea that all these scholarly people, like
Even more
all the
concerning is
scions,
the fact that
are
many cited
effectively
other more
college
pressing duties
students.
as
And it is
justification
true
for
that
their
college
recalcitrance.
people who go to college, get that higher education, tend to be the ones that lead
Fortuno's
these,
refusal in Gridania
who
had those same
take these
motives.
roles
'Twas as
to
if,
try to improve the
having stared
world,
unblinking into the face of impending doom,
change
they'd
the
simply
world.
turned away to pursue something more important. But what could that possibly be?
A mystery indeed, and one which I ask for your help to solve. Our future may depend on it. As for our second potential path, it concerns a request made directly to the students of Baldessian. Our organization was founded primarily to study strange and unexplained phenomena the world over. Mysterious relics and ruins, arcane disturbances, and so forth. Compared to our more isolationist Charlian colleagues, we have strong connections overseas, namely with scholars and academics who share our passion for the unknown.
Somehow Urianger is younger than
The
Thancred.
request in question comes from one such acquaintance, Medana, an alchemist residing in distant
Is he?
Plasmia.
I could have sworn he was older,
The
but
missive describes the sudden appearance of a tower, and the subsequent summoning of what I can only assume is a lunar primal.
it is like, despite everything, in Japanese media, they always make the characters
In response to
way
this threat,
younger than you
the
ever
Satrap of
expect.
Rads at Han, the individual who governs the city-state, has instructed the alchemists to find a means to deal with the spire.
I think even in 1.0,
The artisans of that
the
land are heirs
like
to an ancient
Thancred was like
tradition,
16 or something
one
like
rather
that, right?
unlike that of their Uldan counterparts. 'Tis possible, nay, probable, that they have gleaned truths unattainable by Eorzea or her Far Eastern allies.
They do, in fact, appear to have a strategy in mind, though it will require further research. To that end, they have requested an introduction to a capable warrior shielded by the blessing of light.
Assuming we divide our forces to pursue both of Kral's lines of inquiry, then having you join the group heading to Thavnair would seem the obvious choice. But the investigation in Charlian is of vital importance as well. Equal, I think, to the Thavnarian one, given that the fate of the world may hinge on the results of both.
Yes, it is quite the quandary. Though it is a great imposition and an altogether too common one, our efforts would be more likely to succeed were you to lead the charge on both fronts.
Of course.
You are indeed
Ishtel is
our
the oldest,
champion.
but it's assumed she
As
uses
to
age
which
preventative
task to
magic
tackle
because
first,
Lord suggests
we
she's
will
older
defer
than
to your
50
decision.
and even 60. Oh wow.
Let us next decide how everyone else might best be
That
assigned.
explains her tone most of the time.
As for myself, I shall continue what I've begun in Charlian. I should also like to steal the services of an Archon or two.
And thereby
No wonder
gain
Ishtel is my
access to a
favorite.
greater range of reading material. I will help with that.
Allow me to offer my assistance. I have some small amount of experience in the field of research.
Alice and I would also like to help, if you would have us.
Anything to understand even a fraction of what our father and the Forum might be thinking.
Of course! The more the merrier.
Right. The rest of us will make the journey to Thavner. Thoughts? Objections?
I passed through Thavner on my way to infiltrate the Empire, and though I'm not qualified to give a guided tour, I did gain a sense of where things lie.
I'll be happy to have you along then. So for this group, it will be you, me, and Urianger.
Alright.
Give me a moment afterwards, and I'll supply you with all the details of Nadana's request. Consider this hall our rendezvous point once our respective tasks are complete. May our investigations prove fruitful.
Alright, Exo's ready to do roulette. Alright. Okay, let's do it. Let's do... What time is it? I think it's time to do frontline. Do you ever do frontline, Obix? It's a great way to level up. It's very nice. I've done frontline a couple times. Okay, let's queue up for frontline. I like just doing it every day, just for that. 1 for the currency and 2 for the which I'm probably capped out on. Okay. It's great for leveling. Welcome back, Roos. Ready for a nap? Clean sheets and warm blankets await. Rest as long as you like. Do I have anything to stash? I kinda wanna... Actually, I don't have any glamour or machinist. Usually while... Oh, look at you go. Oh, I like that it turns into a double-sided blade. You're playing the newest class. This is your favorite in personal quarters? It's really nice. It's so cozy. Bed, a nice study table, some books, some research stuff. Looks like Atma's right on the table. Scales. Some kind of wash basin. A ladder. The music's nice. Can we open the window like we can do in the Yeah, I think in the Crystalline we can open the window. Maybe it's Stormblood that you can close and open it. Look, a picture of Behemoth. Look at that. Oh, a picture of Ifrit. So cool. Classes was I leveling? I was leveling up Warrior. Warrior is close to 90. I do like machinist. Sage. I'll level them all up eventually. That's how it works. Oh, hi, Mistra. Do you want a treat? Let's play your warrior. Mistra. Oh, okay. During this part, I like looking at people's glamours. What is that, red mage? Oh, that's not a red mage anymore. Nice modern style. Speaking, I should probably take some melatonin right after this. Oh, I hate when people get in the mech. Because I can't see their glamours. Wait, yes I can. There we go. Cha-cha-cha-chan, chan, 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 chan. I do like that. If you play this game daily, do your roulettes, it's actually pretty easy to level up. Ooh, who do we charge? Got him. I have an axe. I have an axe. Ooh, do charge in there. I want to stick with the team though. There's nothing to do. If there's time to charge, it'd be now. Charge! Maybe. Charge! Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Well, let's hope that stuff happens well. Alright, I'm back. We'll do it again. Nothing ventured, nothing gained is how it works. Yeah, we did it. We killed that one warrior. It was so heroic. Okay. I want to take the blues crystal. The blues clues. Okay, I plan on I'm here to die with you. I was spamming my limit break for whatever reason and it just didn't go off. It's okay, it's okay, we smacked it. As long as we smacked it a little bit, we got some points. Charge! Okay. Well. We got him. Oh no. Yesterday's roulette? Yeah, we won yesterday. Which is nice. Are they charging in? Uh-oh. That's not good. Oh, here comes Blue. She charging there. Ooh, Red's behind us. Watch out. I've been seeing Gunbreaker lately. I wonder if they had a balance patch. Oh my. Oh my. Run! Run! Watch out! No! We must regroup. Oh, watch out, Blue's here. Smack that crystal. Oh, what's the samurai doing there? You're amazing. Ooh, spicy. I'm alive, so you saved me. Muchas gracias. Oh, this is spicy. Well, yeah, we did it! Look at that. Iris Blackburn, you deserve a commendation, whoever you are. GM Bulge. Oh, GM Bulge. Apparently people recognize them. Okay, wanna do another roulette? Leveling all main scenario. About... don't have anything. Okay, well, I see main scenario needs a tank, so... and you are a tank. Okay. Do you think I can go get some laundry very quickly and make it back in time? That's a good... I don't know. I'll be right back. Did I make it? I made it. Okay. Okay. Oh, we look okay. Miss Badger. How you doing, Miss Badger? I was just throwing my laundry in the dryer. And look, I can touch my toes. You know, I should really do this. I should really do this more often. Panda top. Oh, I love this top. I really, really love this top. My favorite. My only thing is it's a little on the thick side. So, really, check it out. Just need smaller boobs. Touch my toes. Oh. But I've been trying to make my boobs bigger. Okay, but anyways, we have Astra. She came to pay us a visit. High five. Oh, Miss Badger, let me. Astra, nyan nyan. Astra, can I get a nyan nyan? Good nyan nyan. You're so cute, Astra. I taught her some nyan nyans. What else did I teach her? Oh, I taught her to roll over in 2 directions. And also we're working on the Astra. I think she's relaxing, so I won't ask her. High five. High five. High five. High five. How old is she? She's a little over a year. As of April, I think. She's 1 year old. So she's my little baby. Then again, she'll always be my little baby. Speaking of, we just got our cue. High five. Speaking of babies, we got our cue. High five. High five. Oh, my cute little baby. Astra, can you give me a nyan nyan? Oh, she wants to relax. Okay, I can't force her. Let me pet you. Don't chew on my fingers. She doesn't bite hard. She just kind of nips. I think it actually is just her way of saying, stop that. I don't like it. And it's very important that you stop. Right? Oh, thanks for the lickies. So, oh, Miss Badger, look, I don't know if I showed you, but Astra lickies. Look, she knows she gives lickies on command. Isn't that the cutest thing ever? Enjoy that rough cat tongue? It's so rough. It's so rough, but it's so cute. Nicholas a mage? Oh my gosh, that's so cute. Yes. Oh my. Oh my. I'm looking up dad jokes. Hit me with those dad jokes. I love dad jokes. Gosh. What kind of films do hens most like? A chick flick. It's you know when those movies about flicking chicks? Yeah, that one. Do you want a brief explanation of an acorn? Acorn. Am I good? So I can squirrel it away? No. So we can. In a nutshell, it's an oak tree. Oh. Wow. Astra, high five. High five. Lickies, please. Ah, don't bite me. There you go. Good, Astra. What a good kitty you are. You're so adorable and sweet and darling. So cute. So cute. You're so cute. Paw, please. May I have your paw, Astra? Thank you. Thank you, Astra. Oh, so Miss Badger, I taught her to roll over in both directions. So normally she would only roll to the left. But as of 2 days ago, I've taught her to roll to the right. It's amazing. But she doesn't roll on the bed. It's not comfy for her. Can you roll over? Astra, can you roll over for me? Okay, thank you for the lickies. So wet. So wet and scratchy. I like cat lickies too. Astra, can you let her like she is her 19th hour of sleep? They really do sleep that much. Cats sleep pretty lightly though. So they're like constantly up in a... They take like dozens of micro naps. Oh, looks like the game's starting. Dun dun dun, it's a robot giant. Dun 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 dun. Oh, we're both range DPS. Wait, I should voice these for fun. Gun tank, oh yeah. Let's see. Oh, Machinist is kind of fun. What color is the wind? It's see-through? It's windigo. It's blue. I like that. What color is the wind? In this game the wind is green. Oh yeah, that is true. In Final Fantasy, the wind is always green. But what is brown and sticky? A stick. it's a stick. Yeah. Get it? It's a stick. Let's see. How many tentacles? I messed up. I have to wait to do that one. I have to redo that one. What else? What kind of shoes do frogs wear? Oh, why can't the undead write music? 'Cause they're not the Grateful Dead? I don't know. Why, Miss Badger? They can only decompose. Oh no! Oh no. Oh, wrong camera. No one wants to see that. There we go. That's what people want to see. What kind of shoes do frogs wear? Open-toed sandals. I was thinking of something of flappets or something, or whatever. Oh. Can you imagine? A frog walks into a flappet. And then it croaks. I don't know. Oh, crocs. Croaks. Croaks. Yeah, croaks would be a good punchline. What kind of shoes do frogs wear? Croaks. Do you know why crabs never volunteer? High five. Because they're shellfish? Oh my. Yeah, because they're shellfish. By all objective measure, I was the more talented of the two of us. Something, something. When you defected, I was I can't do it. Back to kitty camera. I'm a shellfisher. I love seafood. Oh yeah, did you know I'm on a seafood diet? Yeah, when I see food, I eat it. You eat what you see, exactly. An easy one. Oh no! Hey. Hey, oh, is it time for squats? Oh, can I do 25 squats before the fight starts? Or mid cutscene, you're fine. Okay. I'll do it without the K thing. Oh no, Astra. Who? 1, 2, 3. Oh, Astra wants in the bag so badly. Sorry, Astra, but it's next time. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Okay. I did it. We made it just in time. Normally I grab the backpack and have a cat assist me with the weight, but there's no time. No time for that. I barely made it. Nani? Praetorium cutscenes are great for exercise. They are actually. What does Tifa get Cloud drink when he has a hold? Seventh Heaven? Sephiroth, oh my god. That's... Oh no. Oh, I like it. It's oh my. Give me a yeah. I'm glad it's funny to hear it as well. It sounds so. I want to do my thing where I just say dumb things, but it seems so wrong. I was like, give it. What do Eris and Mediterranean cuisine have in common? Olive oil? I don't know. You can buy both on skewers. Oh no! Oh gosh, that's brutal, but it's true. I need a cup of Sepher broth to wash that down. Astra, do you want to go in the box? Take the lift down. You should find yourself in the chamber of the Ultima weapon. Oh yeah. I'd make some more Final Fantasy VI gens, but they're all terrible. Because Terra's the main character. Terra's an interesting main character, actually. I played some of the older Final Fantasies, but I think at the time I didn't appreciate dialogue as much as I do now. So I really should revisit them. I remember Hawk being sassy though. High five. Oh, that was very cute, Astra. Thank you. Patty cake, Astra. Patty cake, patty cake. Baker's cat. Bake me a cake faster than that. Hi, Astra. I was gonna make a cup about Cups and Thancred's last name, but I gave up. Thancred Waters. Waters. Yeah. His last name's Waters. He's an orphan. I think, was it Louis Soir gave it to him? Astra Lickies. Ow, ow, ow. Don't eat my finger.
I was given to understand they were your protectors. If you truly believe they're your guardians, why do you not repeat the trick that served you so well in Cartago and call them down? They will answer, so long as you laugh. Your gods are no different from those of the beasts, icons, everyone. Except for this.
Oh, I can't do this. I feel bad when I do that. There you go, Astra. There you go, my sweet darling. Why do they cling to these false deities? The great Louis Soir.
The answer? Your masters lack the strength to do otherwise.
I know a fact and picture evidence. That's how you actually dance parties. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh.
To this end, he hath fought ever
Maybe. Yeah. Maybe. Maybe I do dance like that at weddings, but that that I don't know where I'm going with this. I do in fact dance like that at weddings, but not all the weddings. I only dance like that in Guild Wars. Oh, you're so cute, Astra. The creeping medacity. Look at that cat. Isn't she pretty? What kind of tricks can I get her to do while she's laying down? Okay, give me some strength. Give me some strength to defeat Gaius. Lend me your power. There you go, Astra. Okay, we're in. To believe in Eos is to believe in Joe. Whoops, I keep getting hit. Sorry, healer. Wow, Machinist has so much burst. I love it. Eosia is mine by right! Cha 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 chan 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 chan. Okay. Well, let me think. Yeah, you want to do leveling? We need a healer. Anyone interested? We can always just do it like this. Yeah? Let's do it. Oh yeah, baby! Oh yes! So fast. Oh, you're so cute, Axter. Okay. This will be my last one though, because I hope I have my AoE. Perfect. Lance raids? Oh no, I gotta go to sleep right after this. Got early day tomorrow. Yeah. Well, what's nice is we'll be able to just kill everything before he... I think he probably just goes straight through the whole dungeon. We'll kill everything before... before he gets up any number of enemies. I like how in Machinist, one gun can do so many different styles of... can fire so many different styles of bullets. I do like Machinist, it is really fun. Ooh, should we open the chest? I'll do it. Oh, I just accidentally shot that guy. Oh boy. Well, I'll just pretend that nothing happened. And that random enemy is just totally normal. Like he belongs here. Okay. Nothing happened. That totally wasn't me. He just wandered here. It's nice. I do like that the roulettes allow us to go to these older dungeons, because I've played other MMOs where they don't have something like this, and old dungeons just people just never revisit them, ever, because there's no reason to. And so it's effectively completely dead content. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, they get absolutely no love. Zero love. Dungeons, I think with FF the dungeons like this where everyone has a set role, tank, healer, DPS. It makes for a pretty straightforward, accessible adventure, but Guild Wars 2 their dungeons are not accessible at all. Just because of the way they designed the game. And that's the reason why they dropped dungeons and started doing other things like fractals and the current raids or whatever. Makes sense. I'm glad this game also made hard modes up to Stormblood. Yeah! The lore relevant too. Because like, say, what was it, Andapur? First you save the Tonberries and clear out the area, but once they're cleared out, when you go to the hard mode, they're filled with like the Amulja or whatever, the lizard people. Because, you know, it was vacant, and so the lore is they took it over, and so you're there to clear it out. It's pretty cool. So oftentimes the hard mode dungeon is a progression of the story for that dungeon. They always keep it lore relevant, which I really like. It's good. There we go. Oh, this is fun. I do like it. Machinist is fun. All right. Oh, I do want to keep going, but okay. Responsibilities first. Let's see if any of my new friends are streaming Final Fantasy. They are not, actually. Oh. But yeah, the hard modes are always story relevant, which is what's not to like about that. Speaking of, someone says back to Endwalker. That's gonna be spoilers for me. I thought it was Shadowbringers. I see. Continue Endwalker main story quest. Oh, that's a spoiler too. Oh, wait, is that the beginning? If you have any recommendations, I'll happily take them. But I see.
These troubling notions aside, it's gratifying to finally be able to move this investigation forward. Thank you once again, Bunny. Okay.
I see a Bunny Nova. Apparently it's their first MMO. They're doing a level 19 story quest.
Hell yeah!
I've never met them in my life. They are definitely a bigger streamer than me. But let's go say hi. And thanks for hanging out with me, everybody. And it was fun, Orbix.
Alright.
It was fun.
We're gonna do one
we gotta play again some more.
To advance this thing. Because
my next stream will be Monday, 1 p.m. for kitties, 9 p.m. for gaming.
Alright, I'm afraid I haven't seen any unusual
yeah.
activity, nor any of this camp.
If I can get Balmung again, maybe we can come visit you. There's nothing we're doing that requires us to be in Balmung.
Do not despair just yet, my friend. An idea occurs to me. Like, they're suspecting posing as a priest.
Oh, what server are you usually on, Orbix?
How? To lure the poor. Oh,
Seraph. No. Okay.
So we're gonna
Zan is a Balmung native.
People to see what happens.
Yeah, when I used to have a group, we all decided on Balmung, and Zan was one of them.
I'm next to useless in a battle.
Oh, gee.
Sorry about that.
Here's me my shirt.
Alright. You will supply the garments.
Okay, that's enough of that. No one wants to see that. Alright. Alright, I'll see you all next time. Okay, bye bye. I'll see you around Orbix. Probably I'll see you online sometimes too.
Alright.
Oh, bye bye.
We should catch wind and approach us. Gotcha, my dude. Let's do it.